Thank you, T, for the Prime sub and the 8 months. Thank you, Lunalo, for the lurk. Thank you, Pixel, for tuning in. Hey, Melty. You never knew about what? Mm-hmm. The daily click that we've been doing every day, every stream at the start of stream for like a year and a half. Yeah, okay. My cat's not something over. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna start with the Hello Kitty theme, because maybe everyone wants all their stuff to be Hello Kitty. So I'm thinking, like, of course, white, red, blue, yellow. Those are the colors that I'm going for. So I do plan to do like every tool, but not every version of the tool, if that makes sense. So like I do plan to do the hoe, but not the copper, iron, gold, and iridium. I plan to make it so that you can choose what character you want the specific tool to be, if that makes sense. So if you want your bamboo tool to be Hello Kitty, but you want your iridium tool to be Karopi, then you can do that in your game. So you'll see me skipping over quite a few things. Like you'll see me skipping over all of the different color schemes of the tools. I will just do one version of each tool. So I guess we'll start with the return scepter. This is just the base Stardew Valley tools, by the way. I unpacked them from the game. So these are literally just the starter tools, or the base tools. So this is not like anyone else's work that I'm tracing over. I just need to know what the shape of the tools, the general shape of the tools is. So I'm thinking like maybe blue. I don't know if this color blue is different enough, but it might be. Yeah, this is A Sprite. I do have the program at the top, by the way. Just like that. And then like the... Hey, Sev. And then for the top, just something maybe white. Thank you for the lyric. I don't know if that reads as white. I would like how that's looking. And what color would the top be? I could literally just put Hello Kitty right here. Oh, thank you. I could literally just put Hello Kitty right here. I think this might be enough room. almost too much yellow. No, it won't mess up the main one. I'm not too worried about that. This is almost like too much yellow. So I'm not sure what I could do here instead. Like, I could do a white orb. I think that doesn't look bad. We're definitely gonna have to see how it looks like in the game. I think that doesn't look bad. So I'm going to leave that as it is right now. And move on to the milk pail and scissors. I already kind of know what I want to do for the scissors. I want to have red tips on this, or red like handles on the scissors. So I know I want to do that. Maybe I could even go for this darker red. Or I can use this slightly lighter red in other areas. I don't think I need as much texture as base Stardew Valley has, so I'm actually not going to have that much. Then we have like those look so cute. Okay. And then I kind of want to do And then the scissors be like white. It's just so hard to see against this background, this gray background, because you don't know like how white it's actually going to be. Yeah, you don't know how white it's actually going to be. And you can change the color of your background, but I find for me that does not help. My color theory really be kicking my booty. So for me, that doesn't help. And of course, you're not going to be zoomed in like this much. But those, I do think those pull white. It's just, do they have enough detail? And that's like where I think the hard part comes in. You want to have, like, especially when you're making like soft stuff like this, you want to have enough detail. Hello, Dyra. You want to have enough detail, but you don't want it to pull too harsh. So like that pulls a lot nicer. It has more of a clear outline. Thank you for the lyric. It has more of a clear outline. And this has like a very clear outline. But is that always what I want? I might try to leave this outline and make the outline of this darker. I'm gonna make this heart shape. Or like something else other than like that circular shape. It doesn't even necessarily have to be perfect heart. But anything other than that circular shape, I think helps a lot. Just need a bit more contrast. Something like that. I think it's a little bit more cute. Maybe I could have, not started with Hello Kitty. And I know I struggle with whites, my mods. But I think those turned out okay. Right here, I do want to make the bucket a bit shorter. Yes, I'm back in my Stardew Valley mod era. Sure, what's your question? How? So how would I know that? Beach signs? What is beachside? I don't even know what that means. I think you're gonna ask about like the program I'm using, or I don't know, something similar. What's the plan for this bucket? Just testing stuff. Everything's going to be red. It's Hello Kitty themed, so red, yellow, blue, and white. Like maybe this one actually looks like Hello Kitty. Thank you, Dune, for tuning in on YouTube. Like little overalls. So, and I just need like where her bow is going to go. But honestly, her bow is never centered, so I can. What are you talking about? This is not Labubu, this is Hello Kitty. Am I missing something? Like some context? Like that looks like Hello Kitty. Oh, this is so silly. Imagine you go to milk your cow and you're like, la la la, time to milk my cow, and then you pull out your Hello Kitty milk bucket. This is so silly. Also, I'm going into this like with no plans. No, there's not enough space for Hello Kitty's face. Plus I don't want it to be that detailed. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, I wanted to. Oh, I was saying I didn't really go into this with any plan. I just knew I wanted to make. I was playing Hello Kitty Cafe. On Roblox, and I was like, you know, it'd be cute, like a little set of tools that are sanrio-themed. And that is how this stream came to be. I don't like how little distinction there is here. That's better. string. And I don't really plan on making like different colorways for this. I just plan to make it the same across all. Like maybe I could put like a little stripe at the bottom to indicate what kind it is. Like I don't know, what do y'all think? To indicate what type of rod it is. I'll make these white. kind of white. I don't know why, but I just am. And I can't really be bothered. Like this is like very cool. This is very warm and it looks wonky with you zooming. But I don't even know. Is it this way? No. This one's a more cool tone. White. There's too much blue in some of that. It's because I'm not really speaking up, that's all. I'm just not speaking up. I'm just thinking out loud. Plus I'm like not close to my microphone. I can turn myself up if that's better. Hopefully it doesn't cause like any fuzz or anything, but I did turn myself up a bit. And I just turned the music down. That color doesn't have enough. That's the hard part, like deciding. Correct. I think if we remove some of the warmth in here, then it would be like a lot better. But I'll move in. That way y'all can hear me a bit more. I think if we remove some of the warmth, then it will just look better. I enjoyed it. I'm just scared of the dark. So I can't really play games that involve like a lot of traveling in the dark or rely on like jump scares or mystery within the dark. Anything like that, I can't really play games like that. I'm going to make this all white. Right, and then I'm going to add shading. There's no items. There's parts of the game that require you to be in the dark. Navi isn't really like a light source in any game. The issue was not navigation. I could find my way around. That wasn't the issue. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I like how this one looks. I feel like maybe I should use this very dark color. Welcome in. Thanks for being the first follow today as well. I think that looks a little bit better. I don't want to focus too much on like the shading aspects because we don't even know like how this is going to look in game. So I don't want to focus too much on those parts until we actually see it. Until we actually see it in game. But I think what I'll do is, so this is our default bucket, right? Our default pail. Or our copper pan, that's what it is. Default copper pan. And then we'll have red. Yellow. And blue. Are different hands. She keeps laying on my feet, and so every time I move my feet, I feel so bad because I'm like disturbing his rest because he's sleeping on my feet. The trash can, I'll need to think about. But I think that this is enough for us to maybe test. I think this is enough for us to maybe test. So I'm going to save. Then we need to build the actual pack, which I do have somewhat of a foundation for. Look at this. So silly. Multi-rate that for me. We'll just make a copy. Hold on. Magical tools pack that I've been working on. We can delete all these. Those are my old stuff. And Okay, so I need in my manifest folder, or no, my content folder, I need to copy this. Right, so I copied exactly what it said on there, but my format version, okay, let's go ahead and, so this is all we've done, right? This is all we've done. So I'm going to export as PNG and rename it as tools.png to match what Stardew does. Okay, so I just exported this. I don't know where I exported it to. Okay. Okay, so tools.png, right? And then I basically need to target the tile sheet. So would I just do tile sheets slash tools? And then do tools.png? I don't think this is right. 336384. So apparently I just need to put tile sheets. I didn't need to put the slash. I hope. I'm just going to leave it. Just, I don't know. Because then how's it going to know what it's replacing? So maybe I will just leave the tools for now. I'll just leave the tools for now, and then if it's wrong, then I'll remove it. So from file, that's the file that I'm doing. That's the file that I'm wanting to use. And then, how do I know, like, okay. So I think I do need the patch mode. But I don't think I need the... I guess everything is 16 by 16. Yeah, 16 by 16. So that might be right, the whole 16 by 16 thing. And then we need the patch. So then we put comma here. And then we do patch mode. And I could put overlay, I think. I'm trying to figure out this documentation, so hopefully I'm doing this right. Oh, so you don't even need the two area. Okay. So I can actually remove that according to this. Yeah, so there's the art step, which is the easier part, and then there's the actual like documentation, the way that you load it into the game that you have to write yourself, and that is where people mess up. I'm people. I'm definitely people. Move Nike. Oh, brother. So now I'm trying to figure out how to add, like, how to add a conditional. You can let players configure your mod using a config.json file. Okay, so now we need to make one of those. So I'm just gonna copy the content.json and rename it to config. Okay. This is my new config file, and I don't want it to be conditional. I just want it to be as a token, right? Like the title says, I'm working on a Sanrio mod, Sanrio tools mod. I'm in the pretty early stages of the mod, so I don't have any feelings. Okay, maybe I do style, right? And this one, I have Hello Kitty. And off. And the default is off. And then the changes that I want are that it conducts the action to load, the action to enable the item that I made. So kind of similar to what we did before, like the same, let's see. This that we did before, that's the same thing that we want, I think. I hope I did this right. I don't know, we're about to find out. And luckily, it will tell us what we did wrong. Like, what's it called? Will tell us what we did wrong. Smappy will tell us what we did wrong with some red text. Hopefully. If it's wrong, then Smappy will tell us. Not that. Okay, so it's not in our skipped mods. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm so scared. I'm scared. Okay. Do I still have my testing farm? I hope I do. No. Oh, sorry. That was the wrong screen. There we go. Okay, it's not that loud for you. Name, testing, farm, test farm, favorite thing, testing stuff. Okay. So I'm not seeing it here. The from file tools.png doesn't exist. Oh, I shouldn't have closed my game. I should have saved. Frick! I gotta do all that again. No. Okay, it says that What do you mean the from file tools.png doesn't exist? It's right here. I'm confused. It's literally right here. The from file doesn't exist. It's right there. 336384. Oh, I didn't even add the config file. So no wonder it wasn't showing up. But it's literally right there. I'm confused. It says that the tools file. Maybe I'll change it to place. Yeah, I'm really confused. It's saying that the file doesn't exist, but it's clearly in there. Maybe it saved my test farm. It did, okay. Let's at least see if it's showing up. No. Okay, now I'm very confused. I'm very confused. It's saying that the file doesn't exist, but it does. It says the from file doesn't exist, but it does. So I'm so confused. I'm going to look at my scythe. Okay. I think this is the issue. I think I might have figured it out. I think if I do assets, that way it reads that it's in a folder. It also keeps deleting my configuration file for some reason. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's because it's not properly written, but it keeps deleting my configuration file. So I have to keep adding it. Okay. So it's in the game this time. It's in the game. Now the question is... No, it keeps deleting my configuration file, so I can't do my configuration file. So I can't configure it here. But it's in the game now. It's in the game. And that is the first step. So we can see... Let's see. We're not going to be able to see the item or the items because I have another tool retexture. But I need to figure out why it's deleting. Let me go into my mods folder. And remove the tools. I don't remember what my tools mod is called. No! Oh, not tools. Okay, I'm dramatic. Sorry. Okay. Now I need to understand why does it keep... Let me see. Configuration. File being deleted. Stardew Valley mod. So I don't know. I'm trying to look something up. I don't see nothing. About how to edit the configuration file. Oh, I'm having issues not creating configuration files. But I don't understand why it's deleting my configuration file. I'm going to look at this one. Okay. Or maybe this one. Like, I don't understand why it's... Why it's deleting my configuration file. Like, and then why do their configuration files look like this? Like, why does this one look like this? Am I supposed to put the config in here as well? Maybe it's because I don't have my... I'm using format 2.7.0 though. And they're using 2.0.0. Ah, please, just work. Maybe this is supposed to go in the... Okay, I think I might understand. I think this stuff that I've been putting in its own configuration file is actually supposed to be in this content folder. So we're going to see if that broke my mod. Because that... Oop, I didn't mean to open eSprite again. No. No, you already have eSprite open. Close. We're going to see if that broke my mod. I think that's what I was doing. It doesn't say that. Well, it kind of does, but it doesn't say it that clearly, so I think I misunderstood. Wait, I saw some red. Okay, so I did the JSON wrong. Okay, so line 16. So I made a mistake in the actual coding. But we're making progress, okay? So now I need to make sure. I think it's this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think it was that one that was messing it up. There's no other instance running. Just open my game so I can test this freaking mod. Wait. Yo, there's no... Wait. Yo, there was no red that time. Wait. We might be cooking. We might be cooking. We might be cooking. Okay. We might be cooking. Okay. So my watering can, everything's gone. But that's okay. That's okay. Because no. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm going to tell you why. Because I chose replace instead of overlay. Okay? That's why. Remember when I changed it to replace instead of overlay? Y'all remember when I did that? That's why. That's why. Okay, so just ignore that for now. So it's showing up. Yes! Oh my goodness! Wait! Wait. Welcome in. Oh my goodness! So I still had to finish the side textures. Yo, look at my fishing rod. Yo, look at my fishing rod. It's in the game. Goodness. Okay, so now the final test is when I turn it off, does it actually turn off? That's the final test. Because I need this. I need these to turn off. I think I need to... Do I need to add like an empty? Maybe I need to add like a Maybe I need to add that off loads nothing. Like the option for off. Loads nothing. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So let me close this. Okay, that red wasn't from my mod, by the way. But now we change this to overlay. Okay, that's not from my mod. Okay, so we fixed that. But you can see that I have the option marked as off, but it's still showing the Hello Kitty rod. So now we need to code it so that it doesn't do that anymore. So somewhere in our configuration, somewhere in our content, we needed to know that when we have off, that means load the Hello Kitty sheet. When we have, or that means load the default sheet. When we have on, that means load the Hello Kitty sheet. So that's what we need to code now. And once we get this down for the Hello Kitty one, then it's going to be super easy to do the rest because we could just copy and paste. And all we'll have to change is like the identifier, the value identifier, if that makes sense. So we're almost done with like the coding portion. So you see right here, this is where I messed up. I did not do this. This enable. So I need to include this when part. When When style says Hello Kitty, and that should be right. Okay. So now, please, please, please. Yes. Okay. 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 Um. Okay. Okay. Let me not get too excited. Let me not get too excited. Wait. Let me make sure I coded this right. Okay, I did. Wait. No, I didn't because it's not appearing. Did I? Let's see. No, it's still in there. So where is it on here? So I got it to remove. Okay, let me make sure. So I might not have actually done the code correctly. I may not have done the code correctly. No, I didn't. Okay. Line 15, position 9. Okay. line 15. So something right here is messed up, but I don't know what because I copied. Let me try. When style. Oops. No, am I supposed to put quotations around this? It doesn't have them on the example, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Okay. Don't know. Let's try again. Let's see if that fixed it. Line 15. Now it's line 15, position 12. I know this is line 15. I don't get it. says that I guess there's something that's been encountered, and I think it's this, but this is not on line 12, so I don't know. Says it's definitely supposed to be that. Oh, oops. Ah, okay. If it was just that comma that messed me up, if it was just that comma that messed me up, I might quit modding. I might quit modding. I'm not gonna lie. Either that or I'm going to partner with someone, like work with someone, and they do the coding for me. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I think that comma actually fixed it. What? Oh, brother. Alright. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Let's just check. No way, it was just a freaking comma. No way. Oh, brother. No way, it was just a comma. No way, one comma broke my whole mod. Oh my goodness. Anyway, the mod works now. But this is where it gets like messed up, because I did do overlay. So what I'm going to have to do, what is that in the middle? Is there even anything? Is that a comma? Did you put a comma? You know what? So you see how the purple is peeking out? That's because I did overlay instead of that's because I did overlay instead of replace. So what we're going to have to do is make an option. Yeah, so it overlaid on top of it with transparency support. So now what we're going to do is we take the basic tools tile sheet, right? So now I gotta rename this to HK tools, and then this is just tools, right? And so that means that I actually have to change this to say that it loads HK tools. And it is going to have to be a replace value, and I am going to have to make pretty much every single one, right? Actually, I think I don't even need to put the default ones in there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even have to put the default ones in there, like the default assets, because it's going to know that the game is going to know that I'm talking about the game's asset. So I don't even need to put that in there. But now when I start, until I finish the rest of the tools, there are going to be invisible tools when people load HK, Hello Kitty. But we have finally done the content file. So the reason why I had to figure this out is because instead of making, although this would make me more money, instead of making 10 different mods and having 10 different mods for 10 different characters, 10 different Sanrio characters, instead I can have a mega mod that has 10 different characters in one mod. And all you have to do is select the character that you want, and then it will overlay the tool texture. And like I said, I could make more money if I do it the first way, if I do like 10 separate mods, but that doesn't make people feel good. And people are more likely to download this mod if it has multiple options than if it's just Hello Kitty and stuff like that, if that makes sense. So that's why I had to figure out what the configuration part of this mod was like, because if not, then people weren't going to be able to select the character that they wanted. So we got that figured out. Now, going forward, I would just put a comma here. And then I would copy all of this. Where it says changes, I would copy that. And let's say I made a Kroby one next. I would put allow values. I would add Kroby to the list. And then I would do changes. I would copy this, make another one, except change the HK tools to Kroby tools and change the style part to Kroby. And that would tell the game, load the Kroby texture. So that's what I'm going to be working on over the next however long it takes me to finish this mod. That's what I'll be working on. But the file is finally done. The coding portion is finally done. And I think that I would say arguably that's the part that's most difficult, is the coding portion. So now we could get back to the like art side of things. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it was like a lot of trial and error, and it was a lot of like me making the same mistakes and me making very tiny mistakes over and over, but yes. I am just gonna save this because honestly the coding portion took a lot out of me. YouTube, I hope y'all take care. I'm going to maybe play some games. I don't know when I'm going to play, but I'm going to end the stream over on YouTube, okay? Because that was a lot. But I'll do more art streams because it seems like y'all are okay with me doing them. So I'll do more art streams in the future. Either way, I hope y'all on YouTube take care. So bye-bye.